it's your night off and you're at home, please don't spend your night alone. You can join us now on AMN, and next week at this time we'll be on again. We're the Austin Songwriters crew, the ASG. We'll keep you in the loop with writers you have to hear and see. The ASG, Songwriters in the Round. Hey, you're watching In the Round on the Austin Music Network. I'm the host, Adam Donmoyer, and what we do each and every week is bring on talented musicians and songwriters, and they sit in a round, and we take turns playing songs, and we talk about songwriting and music. And all right, the concept isn't that thrilling, but the shows always turn out wonderfully well because we have great writers on, and tonight is no exception. All you have to do is lay back on your couch. You don't even have to... Usually I say you can be naked if you want to. We can't see you. You can see us. But at the time of this taping, there have been a lot of meetings with people in power, and I worry that that may be too risque. So please wear some clothes. I don't want to get in trouble. But again, we can't see you, so you don't, I don't care what kind of clothes you wear. You can wear your wife's clothes. You can, whatever gets you happy and relaxed. Get your favorite cold drink and a salty treat, and just enjoy yourselves, and whatever else, because again, we can't see you. You can see us, but we can't see you, or at least that's what you think. But we're not here to hear me gab. We're here to hear these folks play music and tell their stories. So please pop a video cassette into your recorder. It's a free show, no cover charge. All we ask is that after you hear these folks play, you go to their websites, you go and hear them play live, you buy their CDs. Freddie Powers came on the show once and he said that Austin is the free music capital of the world. He said it's the best audiences you'll ever find, but it's hard to make a living. And every time you buy an artist's CD and pay their $5 cover charge, it's a little victory for them. So please help keep Austin on the map. But that's enough gabbing. I want to introduce you to these folks. To my immediate left is Eric Mull. Eric with a K.
That's right.
I want to say that. I got this off your website, and I want to start with this as an introduction. I mean, you've played and recorded in California, Texas, and Scandinavia. Some of your many projects include the rock musical Hair, a Grand National Rodeo, Bobby Bridger's Mountain Man musical, A Ballad of the West. This is cool. I always get a kick out of this. It shows you where my priorities are. But Bluebell ice cream commercial.
Right.
Fronting 4 recording bands for solo well, is it more than 4 solo albums now? Are we up to?
I think we're up to 4 now, yeah.
Okay. And appearing on many TV and radio shows, so you're a pro at this TV thing. And
done a few.
And you've shared the stage with Willie Nelson, Jerry Garcia, Loudon Wainwright. I mean, these are some huge names. Hal Ketchum, Peter Rowan. The list goes on and on and on. So we're thrilled you're here tonight. Thank you very much.
It's wonderful to be here. I just got here from Norway, where I reside these days, so it's great to be out of the slush and the snow and over here.
Yeah.
Good old Austin weather.
We're glad you're here. You brought a friend with you tonight.
I did indeed. My songwriting buddy, Steve Carter.
I love Steve. And Steve, this is the fourth show you've been on in some shape or form. Of course, you've been on as a songwriter, but you've also been backing up some great writers. So you're in good company, my friend.
I like it.
Yeah. For more about Steve, you can go to stopthetruck.com. Right? So Thank you for being here. I want to make sure, yes, Michael Austin.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're here. And, of course, for more about Michael, it's going to be moonhouserecords.com.
Yes.
You've got this strange-looking guitar here with you.
Mm-hmm. It's got the strings inside, really. And you can kind of cast your tongue right down in the top of it and pluck them that way, and you circular breathe while you do it. We were talking about that. And if you don't pass out before the song is over, then you've got a record deal.
That's very cool. It's that easy. Well, you come to Austin via New York City, San Francisco, and L.A. I mean, your stuff covers the gamut. Broadway style, nightclub, jazz, pop, rock, country. I heard you doing some bluesy stuff with your warm-up.
Yes.
So you're all over the map.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and of course you settled on Austin because you said that's my last name.
Yeah, you know, that was part of it. It really was. I have family here, and my Aunt Judy always said, Michael, you ought to go to Austin. You know, you have, ties in that area. You ought to go back down there. And of course, Aunt Judy didn't always, she wasn't always the last word in credibility, but I hope she's not listening to this either. But
Well, where does she
she's
live?
right. She's back in Missouri.
All right, so it's hard for her to get this channel out
Probably,
there.
unless
She
I
can
send
go
her
to
a tape.
austinmusicnetwork.org and see it, though. Stream it
might,
live.
yeah.
Now, you brought this gentleman with you over here.
This fantastic fellow.
A very talented man. We've had him on the show as a songwriter, Chris Gage. He's a heck of a musician as well. And
Bar
he's
none.
producing your new album.
Yes, sir.
And it's on his record label.
Moonhouse Records.
With Michael as producer.
Oh, you're producing. You're co-producing.
We're co-producing.
You're working together.
That's right.
That's very nice. And so I look forward to hearing you guys. Thank you for making time
Thank you.
for us. And next, I've got Mike Roberts. And Mike, I know you've been around as a musician. I mean, you played with Marcia Ball.
Back in the 70s, yes.
All right, all right. That's pretty cool, though. That's a cool gig.
That was an extremely cool gig, absolutely.
And Leanne Atherton,
That's right.
Maria's Tacos. You're still doing that gig.
I'm doing
Friday
that
nights.
on Friday nights, 7 to 9.
Yeah, where's that?
It's South Lamar, around Kirby Lane area.
You got a lot of weekly gigs, and we're going to talk about
Yeah,
those tonight.
I do,
And
I do.
but you've been around for a long time. Lee Duffy, who books the show and is the co-producer with me, she says you're a heck of a good songwriter.
Well, we're $20, so if she wants to collect that.
Is that the standard rate? She's making more money than me. No, we're very grateful you're here. We
Thank
can
you.
hardly wait to hear you playing some of your tunes tonight. Thank you for
very
making
much.
time.
Nice to be here.
So it's a great night to watch. Again, pop in the tape because you're going to want to watch the show again and again and again and again. But that's enough of the blabbing. I'm ready for some tunes, and you're in the hot seat first, my friend.
Okay.
So, like you said, you just got here from Norway.
From Norway, and I'm here on my annual visit. And one of the things that I miss over in Norway are the storms that come through here in the
Yeah.
summertime. So I thought I'd open with a song about what I've been missing over there in Norway.
That sounds great. There's a lot we want to talk to you about tonight, but let's definitely hear a song.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rain a drumming on my rooftop, lightning flashing all around. In the swing out on the front porch, I sit and watch the water pound. Stormy night in Texas, thunder rolling through. Stormy night in Texas, got me thinking about you. Are you still wild and carefree, still dancing in the rain? I wonder if you think about me. Will we ever meet again? Stormy night in Texas, thunder rolling through. Stormy night in Texas, got me thinking about you.
Texas. Got me thinking about you. Got me thinking about you.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Well, we had a whole ensemble going here. Backing up the very talented Eric Mole was Steve Carter, Michael Austin, and Chris Gage. You guys sounded good together.
Very special.
All right.
Very special.
I love the clarinet.
Oh, I love the clarinet. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, it is beautiful. How long do you spend? How much of your year do you spend in Norway? I mean, that's where your home is now.
It varies from year to year, but I have to spend 6 months out of the year there to maintain my Norwegian status.
Very cool. And I want to talk about your work on Steiner's album and all that stuff, but we'll get to that and
Okay.
About your touring and very cool. Thank you. Thanks, guys. This is great. Well, Michael, you're next in the hot seat.
Hey. Well,
Michael Austin, you're next. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you put it down too quick. And let me ask you this.
Sure.
All right, I'm looking at moonhouserecords.com and I'm looking at your bio, you know, and I know there's going to be this new CD coming out, and I'm reading about your beginnings. You know, started
sir.
in church, playing in church, right?
Yeah. Yeah, when I was just a kid, we used to, you know, in my church, if you ended up standing up and singing all the way through a song without sounding too bad, the choir director grabbed you up every Sunday and made sure you were there. Come on, Mike. And, of course, she would call my mother, and then she would ear me down. And before long, I kind of liked it. I don't know, my heart kind of falls into the religious fervor piece.
That's cool.
And so we went around as I was a kid in different places, and I'd do little songs with the choir in different towns around that area, and we do tent shows and things.
And that gave you the bite. That gave you the
Yeah,
figure.
I mean, entertainment, you know, it's
Yeah.
close to God. It is.
Kansas City Conservatory of Music, right? And then
Yes.
you spent some time in the San Francisco cabaret circuit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm reading this bio, and you've starred in movies, right?
Yeah, some art films. Now, nothing
Oh.
naked.
Naked art films.
Yeah, for those of you at home who are naked.
Yeah.
When you say art films, you got to kind of qualify that.
Right. Well, that's actually what comes to mind when you hear art film.
But
I
you can
was
see
gonna
them
be
in some
polite.
legitimate places, yeah. I think still.
Have
even.
no, seriously, have you done nude scenes?
You know, I have.
Is that hard
kinda.
to do? I mean, as long as you went there.
No pun intended.
Well, no, it's real hard to do unless you're, you know, if you've got any vanity at all. If you're shameless, which I used to be shameless, man. I don't think I could take my clothes off in front of a camera now, Steve.
Well, that's probably
Those
good because
days I
they
was
probably
better.
can to show
That
for
would be
sure
outta
if you
here, wouldn't
did.
it?
But
Well,
you've
I
done
don't
some
wanna do
writing,
that.
directing. You've done off-Broadway musicals.
We did a few. Well, we did a half dozen off-Broadway musicals in New York for 8 or 10
What
year
theaters
period.
did you
The
did you do?
Clermont, we did a show there. We did a show at the West Bank on Theater Row. We did we did a really interesting show at Caroline's Comedy Club. It was the
Yeah.
first. It's the one up on 8th or 28th, excuse me. And that was the first one she ever did. She decided to put her dollars behind a show we did called How Am I Doing? It was a show about the late great mayor of New York, Ed Koch.
Very
It
cool.
was quite a theater piece in his own right, so we did that for quite a while.
Did you ever do any work at La Mama? I know that's off
I did.
Broadway.
I
But I
did some-
interned at La Mama.
Did
when
you
I was
really?
In high school at La Mama with Ellen Stewart and stuff. It's a cool.
La Mama's a
theater.
wonderful place, and it's still happening, and it's
Yeah, I mean
best
they'll
know.
do art for art's sake, which I
Indeed,
love.
indeed.
Not all of it I get. A lot of it I don't get, and a lot of it's just beautiful. It's amazing, which I like.
striking.
It always keeps you guessing.
Yeah, La Mama. Now, that's the name. You can say that to anybody, and they'll know that's where
Yeah.
it's at.
See, well, anyway, I'm thrilled you're here.
Thank you.
Play us something. Play us a song.
Okay. I don't know if I can do this sitting down, buddy. I'd have to stand up.
Yeah, if you have to dance, man.
Well, maybe I can just dance right here, this part.
Hey, I say work it. These camera folks are
We'll
talented.
try that. Move the microphones.
Work it.
Years ago, when I was barely 16 years old, I'd wait for my mama to get to sleep, and we'd skinny on out the back bedroom window, out across the green grass yard, and into this eggshell blue 58 T-Bird that my buddy used to have, and we'd slide on down to East St. Louis to a nightclub that Chuck Berry used to have in Gaslight Square, and three little white boys would skinny into the back door and sit back there in the dark and watch the Bloods dance. They'd be hiking up those beautiful sharkskin slacks and flashing those floor shine shoes and those thick and thin hosiery. So we wrote a little groove around it, and it goes kind of like this. You love to party, I'd rather veg. You're so outspoken, I'd rather hedge. You hate the ball games, I've got a box. You swim the ocean, I roam the docks. Love calamari, I hate that. Everybody says it's just amazing how we fit. On, here goes. Fit on me. They used to show their pose. Fit on me. Oh, fit on me. Fit on me. Oh, yeah. You love the theater. I go to shows. Sniffle at love scenes. I blow my nose, yeah. You like your Stoli. I drink the well. Skinny dipping at midnight. Well, what the hell? You think I'm crazy? I'm sure of it. Everybody says it's just amazing how we fit. Fit on. Fit on. Oh, fit on. Fit on. Oh, yeah. What's up? You dress outlandish. I'm into jeans. Frequent the opera. I make the scene. Always a lady. I walk the check. Dig Ferlinghetti. I loathe that dreck. You're esoteric. I'm out of sight. You're so together. I'm simply tight. You love De Niro. I'm into Cage. You're filled with love. I'm filled with rage. You wanna stay. I wanna go. You say tomato. I say tomato. You got the body, baby, but I have the wit. Everybody says it's just amazing how it fit. Fit on me. Fit on me. Oh, fit on me. Ah. Fit on me. Oh, yeah. Everybody says it's just amazing how it fit.
Yeah.
Hey. Thank you.
You had Eric Moll doing the, we were all grooving to it, man. That's a cool groove. Michael Austin with, of course, the very talented Chris Gage backing him up. That was a very cool tune. Thank you very much for playing it. Very entertaining. I feel you should get up and dance if you want to.
I was a little constrained there. But
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll work with you. If you want to dance, you
Okay.
dance. Start thinking about your next dance
All right.
number.
You can dub it in later.
dub in the dancing.
Yeah.
Do
Overdub
you have a
it.
cape?
Yeah. I stripped down to those little tight whites and I put this little towel around it. It's a really cute thing.
Mike Roberts, you're next in the hot seat.
Okay.
Thank you for making time for us.
Thank you
You
for
got
having
this
me.
weekly gig Tuesdays
Yeah.
at the Continental Club,
Yeah, with Doak Short and the Dirty Dogs. I'm one of the Dirty Dogs.
and you're opening for Tony Price.
That's correct.
That's a very cool company.
That really is. It's a wonderful crowd. the crowds is, they keep on saying, thank you so much, and I go, no, thank you, because the crowd's great.
Yeah.
Great crowd.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, who's your favorite person over the years you've gotten to play with? If you had to pick a favorite or a small handful of favorites.
Yikes. Of course, I enjoyed the several years I played with Marcia. She was a tremendous band leader. We had a lot of fun, great gigs. But
do you stay in touch?
From time to time, yes. But also Shake Russell was.
Shake, he came on with Dana and they did the show, and he's good.
He's really, and the shows were so much fun. And I used to play with Michael Marcoulier, and we would open for Shake, and that was a lot of fun because the crowd was there. We'd just get up there and just blow smoke for 45 minutes to an hour, and then we'd get off, and then it was great. It was tremendous. So I've enjoyed pretty much everyone I've played with.
So you've done a lot of playing with people and backing people up, but
Right.
you're also doing a lot of your own stuff.
Yes,
performing your own songs. So
I
that's-
do.
That's why you're here tonight.
That's why I'm here, right?
Well, what are you going to play for us?
Well, this one is When People Fall in Love. I've been accused of writing a lot of love songs, so this is one of them.
Is this for anybody in particular?
Not really. Not really. It's just an idea that comes into my mind, so I write a song about it.
All right.
I think it's really time we stop and face the fact this feeling that we have is more than that. It's more than being friends. It's something we can hold to keep each other warm when nights get cold. Don't look so surprised. I know you feel it too. When people fall in love, they just do. It's not something I can change. I don't really want to try. It's something that's impossible to buy. When people fall in love, they start to realize that the things they say and do in the arms of love, of one so dear, make all your dreams come true. When people fall in love, when people fall in love, you know that really do. It's more than just the love of one or two. It's the power of a word. The strength goes spinning out of sight. This love means all of this to me tonight. When people fall in love, they start to realize that the things they say and do in the arms of love, of one so dear, make all your dreams come true. So I guess you got me stumped. I think you got me beat. This love to me feels safe, warm, and complete. I think I lost my heart, but really I have gained. When people fall in love, they feel the same. I think I lost my heart, but really I have gained. Oh, when people fall in love, they feel the same. They feel the same. They feel the same. Thanks, guys.
That's nice. Mike Roberts, everybody. That was a beautiful
Thank
song.
you very much. Thank you.
That was cool. That was cool. That's a nice tune. And you just kind of lit up a little bit when Chris and Steve came in with you a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure.
That's good company.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well, he is a band guy. Let's face it. Looking at all these folks he's played with. So yeah, that was a nice tune,
Thank
man.
goodness someone's playing.